Welcome back to ThePetWorldOrg, where every click leads to another tail-wagging adventure, and every bark echoes with a story waiting to be told. Here, we eagerly plunge into the heart of the animal kingdom, uncovering the most unique traits and endearing stories of our four-legged companions. Today's saga, a tale of two breeds, a story where the plucky spirit of the Affenpinscher, with its monkey-like antics, meets the lush, soulful elegance of the Cocker Spaniel. This isn't just any story. It's a canine crossover event of the century, where charm meets cheekiness. So, tighten your leashes and prep your hearts, because we're about to introduce a character that steals the scene with every paw print, the splendid, the spectacular, the Affen Spaniel. Before we jump into the heart of our canine caper, let's hit you with some rapid-fire Affen Spaniel facts. Standing tall at about 10 to 15 inches and weighing in at a mighty 10 to 15 pounds, the Affen Spaniel is the perfect size for all your adventures. With a life expectancy of 10 to 15 years, these pups aren't just for Christmas, they're for life. That's a decade or more of companionship, cuddles, and comic relief. Their coat is a luxurious blend of the Affenpinscher's wiry embrace and the Cocker Spaniel's silky caress. Whether it's more on the side of a rugged adventurer or a sleek sophisticate, it's always 100% cuddle-worthy. Let's start with this. Is the Affen Spaniel a good family dog? Yes, the Affen Spaniel is the MVP of family pets, blending seamlessly with your home team. It's like a small, furry referee in the endless soccer match of family life. But remember, although they cherish their human families, there may be times they signal a timeout on overly boisterous play. It's all about maintaining a blissful balance in the household, with harmony ushered in on all four paws. So the question that matters the most, do Affen Spaniels bark a lot? Imagine having a tiny, opinionated roommate who's fluent in bark. Your Affen Spaniel might not be a chatterbox, but they won't hesitate to voice their thoughts on suspicious squirrels or that mysterious mailman. Think of it as living with a furry alarm system that also happens to love cuddles. Well, training your Affen Spaniel is more like directing a quirky indie film where the star is a genius with a short attention span. They're smart, they're motivated, but they've got their own ideas about how scenes should play out. The key? Treats. Lots and lots of treats, and maybe an award for Best Director. Fun nugget time. They're called monkey dogs, but don't expect them to swing from the chandeliers, though they might if they could. Your Affen Spaniel is a master of mischief, wrapped in fur and sprinkled with charisma. Can Affen Spaniels be left alone? Picture your Affen Spaniel with a tiny suitcase, pretending to leave because you're gone too much. These pups thrive on companionship, like a shadow that's also capable of eating your shoes. We'll show you how to keep them content, even when you're out living your less interesting, non-Affen Spaniel life. Ensuring their happiness while you're away is simple. Provide a cozy nook filled with their favorite toys, engage them with puzzle feeders to keep their minds busy, and don't forget a soothing playlist of calm tunes. It's about making your absence a little less dull in your Affen Spaniel's day. Let's see, are Affen Spaniels aggressive? Well, they are, only if you're a squeaky toy. The Affen Spaniel, however, is like a spicy cupcake, sweet with a surprising zing. They've got love for days and a protective streak for their human pack. Okay, so how big will an Affen Spaniel get? Imagine a loaf of bread that barks and has the heart of a lion. That's your guide to the Affen Spaniel's size. Perfect for laps, adaptable to apartments and ready for adventure. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. And boy, do they pack a punch. All right, let's talk turkey. The only question that matters now. How much does an Affen Spaniel cost? So think about this. A pile of cash transforming into a wagging tail and unconditional love. With prices ranging from $800 to $2,000, adopting an Affen Spaniel is less about opening your wallet and more about opening your heart. As the sun sets on our Affen Spaniel adventure, we can't help but wag our tails in gratitude for joining us on this journey. But wait, before you scamper off to snuggle with your furry friend, let's talk heart to heart. We're the new pups on the block, a fresh-faced channel with almost no followers, just a dream and a love for all things pet-related. Your support and your likes, they're not just clicks to us, they're the belly rubs and ear scratches that tell us we're heading in the right direction. So, if our tails tickle your funny bone, if our stories strum your heartstrings, do us a solid. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, press the bell icon. Every bit of support means the world to us and keeps our tails wagging and our spirits high. Together, we can build a community where love for pets knows no bounds. Thanks for being part of our journey here at ThePetWorldOrg.